Welcome to another episode of Make Your Mark Mondays, where we talk about the strategy behind internet marketing and really the ideas or the philosophy behind what we do or what we should be doing when it comes to search engine optimization or internet marketing in general. The purpose of our discussion today about link building is to help us quit focusing on link building for link building's sake, or even to quit focusing on link building for ranking on Google's sake. It's to focus on link building as a method of bringing more qualified traffic to your website. Traffic that is really highly likely to convert. SEOs go out there and they essentially are trying to mimic real company stuff. And they're not doing it. They're not really thinking about it. In fact, they're so short-sighted that they think the only way for me to get good quality traffic is for me to be on the first page of Google. If you want to be on the first page of Google, quit thinking about Google. If we're going to create a natural link profile, let's not just think about a natural link profile as the summum bonum of everything that you're doing. That's not the purpose behind your link building. Oh, my purpose is to create a natural link profile. Quit it, throw it all out. Your purpose still isn't even to get on the number one spot of Google, even if your research shows that that brings you the highest quality traffic. Companies have said to me, look, our research has shown that if we are in position number one, that brings us the highest volume of quality traffic. Then again, is that the only place that can bring you high quality traffic that is highly likely to convert on your website? And I keep hearing companies talk about, we're going to get you a PR this number and a PR that number and this many this and this many that, or however many backlinks, and they're selling quantity or even quality links. And that's just garbage. This entire idea is garbage. Throw it out and let's just get back to how can I get more people to find my website? If Google didn't exist tomorrow, if Google just said, you know what, I think we're done, how are you going to get qualified traffic to your website? And don't go, oh, well, I guess now we've got to go after that 10% from Yahoo and the 10% from Bing. Awesome. So if Google didn't exist tomorrow, what would we be doing? How would we be getting qualified traffic to our website? And hopefully what we're able to do is take people through a conversion process. It's the process of a sale. How does somebody become interested in whatever it is that you're offering on your website? Where are they going to get interested in that? And then, go ahead, create those relationships with those people. But then, and on Webinar Wednesday, we'll show you how to do this in a way that makes sense for your business. It is a no-brainer to have good quality content on your website. This is not groundbreaking. Yes, your website needs to be high quality. It needs to lead people toward doing what you want them to do. So you've got to engage the people that are coming to your website and really make, content is king. Yeah, no kidding, content is king. Otherwise, what are you trying to do? Still, this is just link baiting. Let's just link bait, and then naturally somebody will just link to us. Let's just hope this thing happens. No, creating good content is just real company stuff. Real companies go out and create fantastic content that really helps guide people through a conversion funnel, essentially. Your entire website is a conversion funnel, and they may take a million paths through your website to get where you want them to get, but real companies go out and they think about how that works. So focus on your content, but that's no-brainer real company stuff, foundational, and it's not link building. When you go out and you try and figure out who it is that is highly likely to convert, really you've only got three categories. You've got people who are repeat customers. When they come back to your website, yes, hopefully they've had a good experience. The product or the service that you sold to them is great, and they'll come back for more. Okay, so you've got those. You've got people who are just interested. They're kind of curious, and they're potential customers. Those are somewhat qualified, a little bit less qualified than the last type. And the last type is really those contextual surfers, the people that are. Let's go back to the '90s terminology here, but the people who are surfing the internet with context in mind. They're out there looking for a piece of information, or for a product, or for reviews on a product, and they're surfing through related websites and other websites that exist out there could act as a stepping stone for those visitors to convert on your website. Link building is still one of the biggest voodoos of the internet marketing industry. You've got a lot of companies out there that are posting things to to help people, especially since Penguin, the Penguin update, which really hit SEO link builders hard. And these companies are posting things like, earn links, don't build links, or no, it's all about building relationships, not building links anymore. Build relationships, not links, on VW minivans back in the 60s of the internet. And then you've also got the people who are saying, no, it's all about link baiting. Content is king. And no kidding. I mean, content is king, but content is not link building. Just creating great content, people can link to it, and sure, it might be link bait, but that is not a link building strategy. And a lot of these companies are supplying their own list of tips, things to do to really do link building. I mean, you've got a ton of them that are saying guest blogging is key, and then you've got these others that are saying social media, just get social media links, tweet the heck out of everybody and get a bunch of links coming back to you. Do top 10 videos or posts, and people will link back to you. And this is really a grassroots approach. I mean, the entire purpose of link building in the first place, or let's actually back up and talk about PageRank here real quick. I mean, PageRank, the whole reason that Google came around with PageRank and used this to help quantify what was going on websites was to identify the websites that were doing the stuff we're talking about today really well. Then all of a sudden, businesses started going nuts with this PageRank, or these internet marketers started going crazy with this stuff, and they started extrapolating these ideas out of this, and now we're so far gone that we've gone like two steps. It's link building for link building's sake, or the companies who are doing a little bit better, it's link building for ranking on Google's sake, or we really need to get back to that grassroots approach, which is link building for the sake of getting qualified traffic. And let's quit focusing on it as though it is more than something else. Like my wife used to say to her friends who were trying to get pregnant, if you really want to get pregnant, quit thinking about getting pregnant. A lot of these SEO companies are saying diversify your anchor text, and that'll help, create this natural link, profile. Get links from different C blocks, and that'll help create this natural link profile. Other companies are saying guest blogging is the way to go, and I keep hearing a lot of this. Guest blogging, get everybody in your company to write 2 blog posts every single month. Put one of them on your website, and then put one of them onto a guest blog somewhere, and this will help out your link building. Top 10 link building strategies of 2013. I mean, everybody goes to look at these. Great, just do top 10 stuff. Do top 18, best 18 books, best 37 books on internet marketing. Get infographics. Buy a designer for a day and crank out 1 million infographics, and then put them on your website over and over and over again. Use Instagram. Create these infographics that people will just, link to. It's this great link bait, infographics. So I've seen a couple of blog posts that are like, hey, here's what backlink profiles look like by industry. Here's news websites, and here's other websites, and here's e-commerce websites that sell trinkets made in, Africa or whatever. But, they show this is kind of what a natural backlink profile looks like for this industry. So go out and create a backlink profile that looks like that. You hear others that are saying link to, do deep linking, link to the web, to the pages on your site that are your inner pages, not just to your home page. While that's important, yes, that's something that'll happen naturally just as you're trying to create a better user experience for your website visitors. A lot of other companies are talking about quality links versus quantity links. Don't just get a bunch of links from all over the place, or a bunch of links from cruddy websites. Go out and get a couple of really good links from high PR rating websites. You get a lot of people that are just talking about viral content. Just try and get some content to go viral, videos or whatever, and it's all focused around this social thing. And social links are the greatest thing since surfing the internet. Other companies just keep talking about social media. Go out and get a bunch of links from social websites. Other companies are telling you, go out and do a bunch of press releases. Now, that is something that real companies do. They go out and they create a bunch of press releases and talk about all of their boring stuff in a way that sounds like it's a little less boring. Really what you need to do is just throw out all of these tips, or at least throw out the way that we're thinking about all of these tips. We keep thinking about all these action items like the action items are great link building for link building's sake, or the action items alone are really going to do all of this stuff. And really what we need to do is take a step back, get back to this grassroots approach, and do what real companies do. Like, you'll see this a lot out there. RCS, real company stuff. Okay, what is it that real companies are doing in terms of link building? A real company would be saying, to heck with Google. I'm sick of playing catch up, or let's quit trying to overthink SEO, and let's just get back to the grassroots approach of what we were doing before, which is, how do I get qualified traffic to my website? That's the question you need to be asking, is how do I get more people who are highly qualified to convert on my website? And then in order to answer that question, you really need to identify the types of people who are high quality traffic or highly qualified traffic. Contextual surfers are people who are surfing the web with context in mind, or they're looking for something specific and they're going from website to website looking for more and more information. They're going through a very systemized approach to getting to what they want. And if you've got what they want, or if you've got something that meets their needs, then hopefully what you can do is find some websites that have some context that's closely related to yours, that essentially helps build on your conversion funnel, or it helps as a precursor to your conversion funnel. Contextual surfers definitely buy. They definitely convert, and they do what you want them to do, because the audience is very, very specific. They're already thinking about whatever it is that you want them to be thinking about. If you sell bows on your website, hunting bows, then these people are out there reading hunting magazines, and if you've got a killer deal for bows, boom, you've got a very, very likely customer there. Your next best bet is repeat customers. Where are you going to be able to engage repeat customers in a way that really gets them to come back to your website again? And usually the answer to that is social media, or at least email marketing, or something to that effect, where you're engaging with this audience who already knows who you are, and they're somewhat engaged already, or they at least care what you have to say. And never underestimate the lifetime value of a repeat customer. In fact, our CEO, Josh Dalton, submitted a mathematical proof for the lifetime value of a customer, or for the reoccurring lifetime value of a customer, and we'll link to that video as well. So the last group of highly qualified traffic is what I'll call curious potentials. They're people who may become interested. They're not, the quality of that traffic is not as high as those other two, the repeat customers and the surfers, the contextual surfers. They could become curious in terms of whatever you pitch out there, and that's usually you'll use PR, press releases, or whatnot to really engage those people, or at least to pique their interest. In our webinar this Wednesday, we'll talk about these types of visitors and how to get more of them to come to your website.